Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Astraea Love, Enlightened Journeys. Okay, my name is Astraea Love, and I am here to hopefully enlighten your journey and get you to connect with the Most High God and hopefully to entertain you a little bit. Well, hopefully a lot, actually. That would be the goal, to be very entertaining. So, make sure that you are familiar with what is in the description box below, okay? But by watching my videos, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. That means if you take any advice from this reading, before applying that advice to your life, follow up with a professional in the field of that advice, okay? Feel free to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for the person that it's meant for, all right? So be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching, you are agreeing that you have read what's in the description box below and that you agree to adhere to it. You're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. And I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated, and do not shoot the messengers. Do not shoot the prophets of harm. Do not shoot the messenger, and do not harm the prophets of God. Wow. I'm having a very hard time getting my words out right now, so I feel like I was just clearing that shut up spell crap. Returning all evil eye, reversing it. Protecting and shielding from it. All right. So if you don't pray, that's totally fine. I'm going to say this prayer for the both of us. I ask that the Most High God be with us now. Come to this space where you're at, where I'm at. Connect through this internet. I ask that the Most High God please return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. Know, everybody, that God is here to meet with you today. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so yeah, the download that I got is, well, hi, Elijah. I got quite a few downloads, actually. So whatever somebody stole from you, if this is like an inheritance, if this is a physical inheritance, or if it's a spiritual inheritance, I was getting quite a few different things that somebody was trying to steal, and now they owe. It's like time to pay up. You have to give back. God is basically saying to these people, through everything in their reality, that it's time for them to give up, first of all, give up on stealing from you, and then give up what they stole. So if this is like intellectual property, if it's something that you've written, I don't know what this is that they've stolen from you. It could be that they've tried that. Okay, sometimes when you're a child and you're gifted, witches and stuff will find out what type of gifts you have, and they'll try to steal that from you or suppress it within you when you're a child, so that when you get older, you can't use it. So for some of you, that's what's coming forward, and for some of you, it's something else. So we're going to take a look-see with the tarot and see. Yeah, because God's saying that they have to give it back. These people seriously need to proceed with caution. They were doing something with the mirror scrying and magic. I was just, before this, I was just cleansing the mirrors in the house. Okay, so I asked that Goddess Oshun, Odisha Oshun, please cleanse and consecrate all mirrors in Collective's house and all mirrors in my house. And any other mirror that is being used against us in any type of way. Thank you. So the Goddess Oshun and the Fallen Watcher Galdriel are the people who can basically take control of mirrors. I don't know. Okay, I haven't read too much into why you are, if you're getting attacked with witchcraft, you should cover your mirrors. I personally have a mixed feeling about mirrors. Sometimes I feel a little bit scared of mirrors, but then at the same time, I know that it's just an object. It's like, I know that it's, see, I have mirrors that are like this, they're facing each other. And so I know that that's supposed to create a portal, but I never see a portal opening. I just keep cleansing my space and protecting everything. So I guess witches like to try to scry. They try to look through mirrors so that they can see through the mirrors in your home to see what you're doing. Lames. And this is why they're going spiritually blind. By the way, the background sounds you're hearing is a YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. Okay, you'll want to make sure that you get yourself a subscription over there as well. Yeah, these people, okay, so what I can say is that this group of people working against you, they have been planning these rituals to do against you, and they do these rituals every year to regulate and control you. Okay, so they do one, and I don't know why this is coming up at the time of holidays, but they do one around Halloween, and that's supposed to be the one that messes up the entire year for you so they can get your destiny. Then they do one around Thanksgiving time in November when the energies shift, and then they do one at Christmas time. And this one, this could have been a coworker that you had. You're about to get a major financial payday because these rituals could have caused you to have to go see a psychiatrist or a counselor or therapist or something. Like maybe you felt like your mind wasn't right, but that ended up being, whoever that psychiatrist and therapist is, ended up being a positive influence for you with whatever disease these people were trying to inflict you with. Okay, so doing rituals yearly using dark energies to try to steal your health, your beauty, your wealth, your person. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this losing person. I mean, I don't want to talk shit about people, but it's annoying when they keep coming up in the readings like as their true selves. So this refers to a male that's under 40, a workaholic, obsessed with success. This could have been somebody's coworker, or maybe they thought that they were a supervisor or something. I don't know. This guy's a douchebag. Obsessed with success, financially secure, stubborn, argumentative, and relentless, consistently pessimistic, no sense of humor, doesn't believe in wasting time, hard on himself, well-educated, and opinionated. Seven of Cups. Yeah, living in a delusional world of fantasy and smoke and mirrors, basically. Yeah, it was a fallen watcher that invented the mirror and then brought it to the human world and gave it to the humans. And I'm grateful because life would be, it would be really hard to do your own makeup without a mirror, you know what I mean? But as far as them being used toxically, so this Queen of Wands popped out. So I feel like this is somebody that is attached to this illusion. Well, this Queen of Wands, whoever she is, she's going to betray the Knight of Pentacles. I just see that in the future. So yeah, this Seven of Cups is a lot of illusions, okay? Which means that these people need to really proceed with caution because they're freaking delusional. I don't know why I'm getting that this Queen of Wands thinks that somebody in the collective owes them something. It's actually the opposite. This is the person that stole something. These two people stole something, and they're in an illusion with one another that they can keep it. I'm also picking up on somebody that brought like this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse brought this Queen of Wands to their Christmas party, their family's Christmas party. And this Queen of Wands has been doing mirror magic, beauty magic on whoever's in my collective for a lot of time, regardless of whatever your gender is, trying to steal your shine. And she looks like she's aged like 20 years. So if she's 40, she looks like she's 60. And people at that's the part of the illusion that's affecting her. The people at this barbecue or family gathering, holiday gathering, were talking about how shitey that this Queen of Wands looked. Okay, like how bad that they looked, and why this person was even with her, why this person even thought that they could bring somebody like this around the family, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, you want to know why? Because God got tired of this person and their insistent witchcraft. There's never stopping doing witchcraft. God got tired of it and retrieved all of the beauty back that was yours and is giving it back to you. And that means that it causes this woman to shrivel up and wrinkle up and all that, like literally, because now she's having to wear her own energy, and her own energy is the energy of evil, sin, and witchcraft. She'll probably grows up, like you'll see some of these people that are doing the witchcraft go through a physical transformation that is not positive. They'll become really frail and skinny looking, especially the ones that are possessed by Jezebel spirit. Do you know what Jezebel spirit does? It hates people, okay? To the point where it's always trying to cause you to be anorexic or bulimic or like crazy, basically, so that you're pushing yourself to the point of death, where your vanity literally causes you to be unalived. Like that's what Jezebel spirit does. So when it possesses somebody, that's why and this is a Jezebel spirit. I mean, she is a Jezebel spirit. Her mother's a Jezebel spirit, regardless of whatever their religion is. The way that they act is the way Jezebel acts. And I'm not hating on you, Jezebel. I'm just calling it the way that it is. Let's just be honest that there is no healthy amount of Jezebel, okay? Sorry. The Fool. This was so foolish of them. Extremely foolish of them to have done this and to think that they would have gotten away with it. I don't know why people believe that just because they got away with it, looks like they got away with it, but they didn't actually get away with it. These people are facing many hardships. So this talks about them being unpredictable, adventurous, a dreamer. All of that stuff is not going to get you where you need to be. Okay. These people are way off the path. Proceed with caution. Way off the path. Devil worshippers, demon worshiping. This is because of satanic panic. These are devil worshippers. They're devil worshippers. No, brain, wake up. Okay, they're devil worshippers. And I can't respect anybody that worships. I mean, I can respect anybody pretty much, but truly, would I want a friend or a family member? Or no, I don't want nobody that is worshiping the devil in my life, period. And if anybody tries to argue with you on that, like, just say no. What you're saying to me, like anybody trying to argue that I should accept somebody in my life that's a witch, that is illogical. Witches do things to steal things from other people, and they use their gifts to harm. I don't want no parts of that, right? And I'm not talking about those of you that use light magic to manifest money or whatever. You're not harming anybody, so that doesn't count. But the ones that are using the occult and darkness and demons and entities and shit like that and graveyard stuff, they're the ones that are rolling around the graveyard. Why would I be the one that gets sick? Why would you be the one that gets sick? Because whatever they sent to you is a demonic disease. These people are possessed. So and it could be a Libra, okay, that's attached to a religious organization, or a Gemini. And also these demons, they're just reminding me that, because demons are fickle. They don't even want to be involved with humans, but the humans keep involving themselves with the demons, basically. And that's where the problem begins, because then the demons are going to come in and destroy everything for everybody because they don't want to be here. This person could have been giving you like false information about something, or they could have been giving false information to somebody else because they stole from you and tried to frame you. Says it right there. Stole from you and tried to frame you. So that's what they did. And these people had better go away from you. They better go away. What'd I just say? 10 of Swords. They better go away. Bottoming out, trouble is on the way. These people are thinking like a victim because you decide. This is the thing. This is the type of person that would come to attack you. But the moment you go to defend yourself, then they call the cops. And they're the ones that came to attack you. It's like, bitch, get out, you know? You're not welcome here. Not ever. We don't want nobody like that. And if you have family members that are possessed by Jezebel and stuff, I'm not saying to give up on family, but you need to know when to give up on family if they're doing harmful things, like trying to steal your destiny or doing anything weird to you. They're involving you and this devil worship in any type of way, then they're in the wrong, period. Because you're not suckling the devil's teeth, okay? You're not like them. There's two breeds of definitely different people, okay? You are the opposite of these people. And the thing is that you could really F one of these people's up, like just with prayer. You could 10 of Swords one of these people with prayer, and maybe that's what this is. But yeah, the fact that you had to go to a psychiatrist and these two people are totally mentally insane is an abomination, because they basically they're stuck with this negative entity that gave them the spiritual sickness because they were trying to regulate your life and control your life, and they should have been worrying about their own. You're the sun. You always bring the illumination to the subject. When you walk into my words today, when you walk into, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. When you walk into a room, the sun, it's like the sun enters, a light enters, okay? You can be felt. Your presence is felt. Your personal magnetism is high. Success and good health. Lilith is here. She says hi. High self-esteem, confidence in love and career, improved physical condition and overall energy, mental alertness. So yeah, you're definitely becoming more aware of this. Optimism and happiness, a period of contentment and joy. Doubtful ventures now have a great future. So yeah, because these people were so foolish, they got the 10 of Swords, and you're shining right now, like the sun is. And so, metaphorically speaking, yeah, they were going to try to sacrifice you. That's what this was about. It was about these people trying to use you as a sacrifice. The entity that was supposed to come collect your soul or whatever is like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to need one of your guys' souls because I can't touch this person. That's what the entity's saying. Even though the entity, you've sensed it, you felt it. Yeah, peace of mind comes from making the decision. Put aside any self-interest. It may be necessary to sacrifice in order to achieve success. Trying to control situations and people, leave them alone. It says, instead of trying to control people and situations, leave them alone. That's the advice for these people. They should have left you alone instead of trying to control the outcome of your life, because you are this high priestess energy as well. So that's the thing that they didn't see. First of all, they didn't see that you are the light of the world. You are the sun. You bring illumination. There could be possible abyss darkness if anything happened to you. Okay. Like how Jesus served a very big purpose on this planet. Everybody who is in their destiny and in their north node is serving a very big purpose, and they're going to always be protected by God. And you're highly favored. I can see that with the sun energy. And then me seeing that. So I'm going to Yeah, I should take mental note of this. Whenever I see the sun and the hangman together like this, where it's the sun and then the hangman, this is showing me that somebody tried to sacrifice you and you brought illumination to what they were doing. And they're upset because you're this high priestess. You have the ability to create peace in your own reality and you have control over yourself. That you know that the answers to everything are within. The kingdom of God is within. Why did they say that? Well, the Pope just released, so just like how CIA documents have a certain amount of year after they've been concocted or whatever before they can be released to the public, same thing with documents from the Vatican. Now, the Vatican just released another document talking about how they kept this one secret from the world because they knew that nobody would need the church if they had it. All right, what is the secret? The secret is that the divine is within and that every single person alive has the same ability, the same type of capabilities to connect with the divine that exists within. And that means going direct, having a personal relationship with God. Well, if you have a personal relationship with God, that's having a spiritual path. Okay. And that's getting into your north node. When you have it, you go within. When you know that whatever is happening on the outside of you is happening on the inside of you. Once you clear and you shift away what's going on the inside of you, then it'll shift what's going on the outside of you. Okay. But if you continually only address the issues that are on the outside of you, you're never getting to the core of the problem, which the core of the problem is going on within you. Okay. And so even if it's not something in your conscious mind, a lot of the time the subconscious mind is feeding thoughts into the conscious mind. And every once in a while, when we're aware of those thoughts, we can go like, okay, why did I just have that thought? Right. And that's when we need to be letting go of those thoughts, not holding on to them. Don't think that thoughts are things to keep. Thoughts and beliefs, you want to free up your mind. If it's filled up with a bunch of thoughts and beliefs and systems and patterns, then you're just going to basically be limited to that. And that's what keeps you stuck in the matrix. So you want to get rid of your beliefs. But yeah, the high priestess, this is also about transmuting of energy. These people don't understand how you've been able to send back or transmute whatever this entire thing. They're not seeing that God is involved, that God got involved. I'm seeing that God got involved. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is your wish card. Your deepest wishes get answered. Like you basically, this is a wish card. Your deepest desire is granted. A problem is solved. Satisfying sexual relationships. Emotional peace. Goals are achieved. Dreams come true. Yeah, it says take time to enjoy success and revel in the rewards. Material possessions are attained. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Like, I haven't done the new year reading yet, but I have already been picking up that as soon as this new year hits, it's going to be like fire for you. You're going to have success, win after win. And I want you to know that when we're talking about wishes, getting your wishes fulfilled, being prosperous and having good fortune, okay, we're not just talking about actual physical material possessions. We're talking about good health, having love in your life, having a stable home. All of these things are different forms of riches. And so a lot of the things that I just said, like there's no amount of money that's going to give you perfect health. Okay. So that's why I'm saying like some things may be worth more than the things that are monetary success, if that makes sense. Six of Cups. Okay, so this talks about how you beat this monster is to remain in a higher vibration than it. So it says concentrate on pleasant, happy memories. This is the inner child to me. Okay. So remember the good times and let go of the bad. Something or someone from the past brings you happiness. Emotional relief and healing from grief and loss. These people tried to put you in a state where you would always lose and they would always win. And they are in the 10 of Swords for that. You are coming into the 6 of Wands, which is your dreams and plans are finally fulfilled, giving you double confirmation with the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, because it literally says your deepest desire is granted. And a problem is solved. That is basically what you're wanting. You're wanting this issue of why you keep pulling in the same situations and same people. Part of it has to do with family conditioning, but there is another part of it and this is all stuff you have control over. You have control over what you think, the way you think, and what comes out of your mouth. That other people don't have control over that. But they're in the delusion, the 7 of Cups delusion, that they did have control over you. And I don't know why I'm getting so much envy from this coworker that you had, but maybe you left this job and that was probably a good thing because it was causing you to have to go to a psychiatrist or needing therapy. I mean, if your job is causing you to need therapy, then you need to leave that job. Like, and if there's anything in your life that is causing you as an adult to have to go to a psychiatrist or therapist, and you need to walk the other way away from it. If it's somebody that gaslights you all the time, walk away from that. When you stop putting your faith in man and you start putting your faith in God, things actually start to move out of the way. So this talks about fame and public recognition and honor, victory over the opposition, triumph and success has a positive effect on your self-esteem. Okay, you're bursting with pride, so avoid arrogance. You don't want to rub, like, even though we know that these people are going to be stalking you and watching you and looking for your success, don't. And this is where I have to catch myself, because sometimes I get so tired of the witchcraft attacks that I am just like, oh, I just want that whatever they're doing to me to happen to them instead. Instead of thinking that, I just wish that this would just be done with, over and end, and that these people would be permanently blocked from ever doing it again. And that was so weird. I said that and the music just stopped. That was creepy. But yeah. There it goes. Was like, do I have to really get up? We have a Knight of Wands, indicates a male that's under 40, confident, sexy, and seductive. So again, this could be your energy. Okay, if you're masculine, this could be your energy. But I feel like this is more of a projection of what somebody thinks. If you're a masculine, somebody thinks that they can tempt you with sex, with women or whatever, and then you're going to just like jump on that. Okay. And then for other people, this isn't even you. So if you fit into the Knight of Wands, this is somebody that seeks constant change, impatient, passionate temperament, enthusiastic, very emotional, understands others' motivations. But for some of you, if you're a female, this Knight of Wands energy could be coming in to attach themselves to your fame. Okay. Like there's something going on in the industry of entertainment right now where they had everything controlled through sex before. Okay, they had everything controlled. Now there's a whole bunch of influencers, content creators and stuff like that are getting clout and fame, and they don't have to answer to this. They don't have to answer to this. And now this has become a problem. And so the people of like the past, they're trying to just block anybody that is not working with this from ever having fame and public recognition. What I just said. Wheel of Fortune, Devil. So this is about you coming up, and then there's also somebody from the past that wants you back. Yeah, so basically these people are in the Eight of Swords as well. They did this to themselves, okay? They did this to themselves. They're overwhelmed by problems and personal issues, domination, restriction, forced to living by others' rules. This could be somebody going to jail right here. They feel trapped and they think that there's no way out. Their own fear and indecision or priorities may be causing this. Solutions do exist. The answers require clear thinking and compromise. So if you are a female, getting with this Knight of Wands will put you in a limiting situation. It could be that this person carries a disease with them. If this is somebody else, which I'm kind of getting more of that energy, that this could be somebody trying to come in. This could even be somebody pretending to be a friend and they're not a friend. They don't know what friendship is. The majority of people do not know how to actually be a real friend to somebody. It's very rare when you find somebody that will be a true friend. Yeah, look at this. Your inheritance popping out. This is about what God gave you. Somebody wants to put you in a limitation or restrict you. And that regulation, they want to restrict your spiritual abilities so that you can't see this dumb shit that they're doing. An inheritance, gift, or sum of money leads to arguments, possessiveness, and selfishness, especially when these people are arguing about stuff that God gave to you. Why these people, the only way that these people can benefit from what God gave to you is if you put yourself out there on a platform or something and give them something to work with. But even that would be an indirect way of them benefiting. I don't feel like you're going to allow any serpents back into your life, especially people that are delusional, thinking that they can steal your energy. Yeah, it says that they try to keep all the money for themselves. How are they going to, the money that you're going to get from your gifts and abilities that God gave you? This is why these people are delusional as shit, and they're in the 10 of Swords. So they should have left you alone. Resistance to change is affecting their judgment. A contract, a sign, or agreement is reached. You will be in a position of authority. You will over this. If these people try to do anything, take them to court. Literally sue them. If anybody contacts you and threatens you and is trying to like get you to crawl back into your shell and not be who you are and put yourself in self-limiting and for limiting whatever beliefs or energies of the past, somebody's trying to bring the past back. No, past's not going to come back for a time. You know why? Because God is involved. That's one thing that these dumb people that go to all these other psychics, they go and they get a bunch of bullshit answers and they can't figure nothing out. And thank God for that. Thank God that they're not getting the truth about anything, because then they would try to sabotage that. But they're getting bullshit answers because these psychics cannot see what God is doing in your life. That is a very big deal, because when you have God working in your life, anything is possible. And I mean anything. Okay. And that's not what these other people are getting. They're feeding into demonic sources and forces and energies, and they're giving false information. And then they're using this false information to try to frame you, which is what I just say about false information. False information. They're using this bullshit false information to try to frame you. And it's not working. Four of Swords. This is just saying that this is what they were trying to do, is get you put in a casket. This is somebody that was like, oh, I was just going to get them put in jail. And then when they were in jail, I was going to order a hit and then get them taken out that way. No, this is that person getting put in the Four of Swords. A personal battle ends, troops or break in the fighting. Anxious feelings diminish. You let your guard down. Peace and quiet follow stress. You are alone with your thoughts. Stockpile resources and mentally prepare for the next battle. This is just one battle and a long war. Honestly, I don't feel like you are going to have to fight these people anymore. This weird couple that's obsessed with you. Yeah. This Queen of Pentacles energy is a good vibration to me. This is somebody that's nurturing, down to earth. So even if you're a man, this is why I say take the gender out of tarot, because we have divine feminine and masculine energies. If you're a masculine energy, you are very organized, noble, and generous, sympathetic to social and political issues, intensely loyal to your friends and family, and you're very stable and dependable. And then if you're a female, the same thing for you as well. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that it's going to be a personal ending, and you won't have to defend your inheritance from God, which is your birthright. This is more than just an inheritance from the Most High. This is your birthright. And there's not going to be a person, dead or alive, that's going to get, well, first of all, dead people and demons they're not even messing with you. It's these people that have, like, if you had an entity attachment, it cannot touch you. It can only stare at you from like 10 feet away. It can't touch you. It can't do shit. And it's really not there to do anything to you other than to monitor and to see if what these people have said about you is correct, and it knows that it's false information. So it's being sent back to these people. Okay, so we're going to do the angel numbers. The angel numbers will give you confirmation about what we are talking about. and it'll give you advice. So whenever you see these in your reality, you will know that you are in alignment and that you're getting information about this reading. Like you'll just remember, oh yeah, that was a number. And so you'll take whatever you're doing at the time and you'll apply it to the interpretation of the angel number. And that will give you a separate message. 1212 persistent, shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. Oh, by the way, what I was saying about whatever they stole from you that came up in these cards, they got to give that back with interest. So yeah, shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. So if this was something in a will, if it was something that has to do with the courts, if that whatever this is that they tried to steal from you, they have to give it back. Period. Or they're going to be faced with the worst karma in the world that's going to put them in the 10 of swords and possibly the death. 10 of swords to the death. So yeah, this is saying, of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance will be in the cards. So be persistent. If these people push back, but allow God to be the force within you that pushes back. No, remember what I said about the Vatican, that basically the secret that they came out with was that the kingdom of God is within, the divine is within. So if you go within to connect, that you'll have a direct connection to God, just like Christ did. Okay. And so that's the missing puzzle piece to everything, which if you have, I've been telling everybody to get this book because it talks about this. It's called The Truth of God by Michael Stedman. Okay, it has multiple spiritual techniques that you need to connect with the Most High and to get yourself basically that in that God consciousness vibration. And then you can get rid of beliefs and stuff like that. There's different techniques in the book that's what I use to create my reality. So it's basically more in-depth information of what the Pope said, but more in depth. So we have 0606, a commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, the spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. So you have a commitment with the spiritual realm to do something here. And that means a contract. Applying honestly and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Which is true. The best is yet to come. 0330, lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide you wonderful benefits for you and the people that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 1331, good fortune. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. So know that you have good fortune on your side. You are the illumination. You're not a sacrifice. People should have treated you better. I'm so sorry that they didn't. I'm sorry for them because they lost out on somebody good. 1011, take action, hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you're set out to do. These people were trying to stifle and block your spiritual path. They didn't want you coming into this high priestess energy. Okay, that's what they were trying to do. And that delay is being removed, whatever delay they were putting on your life. And by the way, we rebuke, uninvite, and return the spirit of delay back to the Pandora's box or wherever the hell it came from. And we ask that the Grim Reaper unalive the spirit of delay. Get rid of it. In my life and in the collective's life. Get rid of any spirits of delay that are stopping my collective from being able to be themselves and live in their destiny. Anything that's in the way, Ganesh, please remove it. All blockages. And then death, get rid of it. Actually unalive that spirit then follow that spirit's energy, or ask that spirit to go back to where it came from, follow it there, and see if that's a person that's sitting there that sent that shit. And if it's a person, then figure out what to do with that. If it's not a person, then return it back to the realm it came from. Either way, remove it off of collective's life, because that's why it's saying to take action, because if you don't take action, you're going to be stuck. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody's trying to keep you stuck. They don't want this change to come in for you. So 0707, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. This spirit of delay does not serve us. Goodbye. Stop holding on to grudges. We don't hold grudges. Just get the F out of our way, and then you will be non-existent again. These people need to get out of your way. That's why they're so annoying. They just need to get the hell out of your way. Okay? Like, they have nothing to do with your life. These are not family members. This is a coworker, some type of weird relationship from the past. They need to get the hell out of your way, or they can burn in hell for being in the way. But either way, they're going to move. They're going to get out of your way. You are here to do a job. That's why it's saying to take action and to compromise. These people need to literally look at themselves. Like, they're not willing to go within. They need to go within to look at why are they so messed up. Like, for real. And these people, I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anybody, but these two bipolar freaks, and I'm not saying anybody that has bipolarism is a freak, but anybody that knows that they have a mental condition and does not seek help, doesn't go to a doctor, and if you know that you're already been diagnosed with bipolarism, and you're not taking medication to because what it is an imbalance in something. If you're not taking the medication to become balanced, then you're just basically trying to project your spiritual disease and sickness onto everybody else. And yes, it all stems from a demon. So I rebuke the spirit of bipolarism and whatever mental illnesses and diseases that these people tried to send you, including this Knight of Wands energy, in the name of Jesus Christ. 101. This is why you need to compromise, let this people go, and starting over. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and it's in the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. And then we have 333, support. This is somebody that tried to block your support system so that you couldn't have any money. And this is like the audacity of these people. These people will end up going broke because they tried to stifle your ability to make money. When you have probably children, you probably need to feed yourself, clothe yourself, pay for rent, and then you have these bullies, these mentally deranged bullies and mentally ill bullies that should be put in an insane asylum for at least a month or two till they're regulated. You have these psychotic, drug using, substance abusing parents. This is a couple. They're parents. They abuse their children. They don't take care of themselves. They don't take care of their house. They smoke crack or something similar to it. It could be meth or whatever, but they're on some type of weird shit. They need to straight up keep that demonicness somewhere. They need to just not involve you and your energy in their demonic shit, okay? Because you're never going to be responsible for the sins of these two people, and they're deranged and delusional for thinking that. You have a support system that's here. It says 333, support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talent. Seeing this angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward and work on your skills. Discover your talents and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So we had 1212 persistence, 0606 commitment, 0330 lucky shirt, 1331 good fortune. And this hoe is so dried out. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I hate channeling her energy. This hoe is dried out. 1011, take action. And all of those mirror magic spells, them trying to frame you, this is working out very bad for these people. 0707, compromise. 101, starting over. Like, and 333, support. It's like, for these people to have tried to do this to you was so unfair and unjust and not balanced and unright. But then at the same time, these people are possessed by the devil and they're delusional and they're mentally deranged as well, and they're mentally unwell. That I could pick up on the smell that these people, the way their house smells is disgusting, the way that they smell is disgusting. Whatever they're on is absolutely disgusting and ratchet, and they should be very grateful that God has not come down with the hammer before now, because now God's like, yeah, I think we're done. God's like, I think we're done with this. We've had enough. I mean, that's what I'm getting. Go on, use. Keep rearranging the stars in their favor, and you can't change the position of the stars, stupid. I don't know why these people believe in weird, like, this is just the delusion that they're under, the 7 of Cups that they're under. They really believe that they can rearrange the position of the stars to benefit them instead of you. Why can't you be benefited, and why can't this is why I don't understand why people can't benefit themselves, why they have to try to benefit off somebody else. Rebirth, learn from the mistakes and begin anew. We have discipline, abide by principles and act in concert. We have compete. You are under tremendous competitive pressure, so somebody's trying to compete with you. Shine, the sky is the limit. Continue to shine. Don't dim your shine down because somebody wants it. That's too bad. God, since God gave you the shine, God gave you this opportunity. If these other people want it so bad, instead of trying to steal it from you, they need to go to God and get it themselves. They need to be good enough people to be blessed with something. But God's not going to give these people a blessing knowing that they will go and spend this blessing on substances and abuse their children, neglect them. I straight up want this hoe that's neglecting her kids to stop watching me. Okay, so the veil nebula, getting closer to the mysterious and beautiful truth. Absolutely, the veil is falling on these people. Eclipse, a moment of darkness. These people, and this could be talking about the 3 days of darkness. This veil getting very thin, and then the 3 days of darkness, which is parts of Revelation. Then we have challenge. Be brave enough to accept all challenges. Yeah, but the thing is that when these people are trying to challenge you, it doesn't serve you to give any energy to that. Okay, when people are talking nonsense, acting nonsense, like these people keep saying that you're a hoe and all these other things that are just not true. They're just straight up lies. And it would benefit them to shut their freaking mouths, but whatever. Torment. I was like, I don't even give a crap what happens to these people. It's literally, this is what they wanted to torment you, and they're going to be stuck in this torment. No fucking joke. No freaking joke. Sorry. Stay optimistic, endure the suffering. Okay. The suffering that they put you through, trust me, they will suffer that infinity fold. Deception, glory is but a fleeting glimpse. They thought that they had the victory over you, and they're saying that they didn't have shit and they ain't shit. Courage, move forward bravely, the cliff of the universe. Remember that when God orders your step, you don't have to worry about falling off the edge of anything. And if you do fall, God will catch you. Passion, maintain your enthusiasm for things. Don't allow people and their energy, especially with this energy siphoning crap. Don't allow people, the moment you start to feel somebody tugging on your energy is the moment that you go, Most High God, I call judgment on all seen, known and unknown, seen and unseen energies that are siphoning or pulling from my life force right now. That's all you need to say. God, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. And I ask you, Most High God, that you intervene on my behalf and show me whatever I need to see so that I can heal and rise above this situation. Because I want to keep my passion for life. I want to keep my spiritual fervor for serving the Lord. I want to keep that. Emptiness. Again, these two things, the passion and emptiness, these are like the opposite of each other. So it says, keep your goals firm and fill the emptiness. If you're feeling empty on the inside, that's because somebody's stealing something that belongs on the inside of you and they're siphoning it. And then it ends up coming back to you and you start to feel better again. But know that you can go straight to God and get whatever it is that you need. You don't have to steal anything from anybody else. Merge. Powerful combination to achieve excellence. Merge with your higher self. Flip side, another perspective of the sun. So again, it's like the flip side of this is that you are healing and you're becoming stronger, and you're going to understand why you had to go through these stupid attacks and destiny swaps and stuff. Is like, God's like, get in your destiny, get in your destiny, get in your destiny. And you are moving towards that. These people are trying to move towards your destiny, but they don't know what your destiny is. And then there's never going to be a psychic or God or anything like that that's going to reveal what's in the book of life for you to somebody else. Okay. Maybe to a chosen one, but it would be in a, different setting. So we had the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is who you were dealing with. You were dealing with a lot of Seven of Cups illusions. The Queen of Wands. Okay. The Fool. They thought you were a fool. And this is why they're in the Ten of Swords, because you are the sun, the illumination. They are the sacrifice. You are a high priestess, which means they wouldn't have been able to sacrifice you anyways. You're still getting your wishes granted for sure. Then this is you focusing on past happy memories. This is you getting public recognition and fame. And then this could very well be somebody that they try to send in to limit you. Okay. Especially if you're a feminine, they're sending somebody in to try to limit you, to be your friend or to be with you. This is about your physical inheritance. Here, your Four of Swords. That's what God gave you. So there's a personal battle ending with this. And then you are in the Queen of Pentacles, regardless of gender. And the Queen of Pentacles is like you just have these traits. You help others in need. You're organized, noble, and generous, sympathetic to social and political issues, stable, dependable, and you're intensely loyal to your friends and family. So that's why I say that you're the Queen of Cups energy, regardless of gender. So these people should have proceeded with caution. Their mirror scrying magic didn't work out. They wanted to control and regulate your gifts and your abilities, and that's not how gifts and abilities work. This was a coworker. You're going to be getting a financial payday. Especially if this, okay? If you find out that somebody has been if you ever get proof that somebody has been paid somebody for spell work, been doing witchcraft against you, you can take them to court. You can sue them for that. That is a form of attack. You can absolutely get restraining orders and take them to court and sue them. And you can make them pay for your psychiatry appointments and for your counseling because they tried to mess with your mental health by using black magic. Absolutely. You can sue these people. You just have to have proof. And some people, they're so dumb. They tried to send you this spiritual disease. They're so dumb that they'll give it away. I've literally had practitioners contact me and tell me that who paid them to try to unalive me with magic. Positive influence. And I'm like, you're the stupidest person I've ever met. Like, you just literally contacted me to like brag about that. Devil worshipers, demon worshiping. These people literally think that they can't be touched, and they're about to be touched in ways that we don't want to even know. Getting sued. What I say, they're going to be getting sued. And with all the slander crap that's been going on, this Libra, their religion energy, their religion's not going to get them out of this physically binding legal situation. They should have shut their freaking mouth when it came to you. I'm not joking. These people really should have never, ever spoken ill on your name. cloaked energy involved with this Gemini person. You have an unaware person and the false information. And yeah, they stole from you and tried to frame you. And they, whatever it was that they were trying to steal from you, they have to give back, point blank, period. There's no negotiation with that. God's like, give it back. And if you don't have it to give back, then you're going to be paying for the rest of your life until it's given back. And if you've had to pay out of pocket for a doctor or anything like that because of these people's nonsense, then when you take him to court, you just take your record of every time you had to go to a therapist and what the amount was every time that you had to go to a psychiatrist, any time that you had to spend money on medication. And this was all stuff that they caused with their witchcraft and demonic shit. Okay. If you ever get physical proof of that, literally take it to a police officer, file a police report against this person, whoever they are, and then report it to God. It says, be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Wow. Be still and know that I am God. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Be still and know that I am God. Wow. Why does that came out 3 times? So I think there's a message here saying just be still and know that this is a collective reading so this is for all signs. But yeah, but there was a Libra and a Gemini that were working together. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And that's the thing that people don't understand. They may have their personal opinions about you and your life, but that personal opinion is still just their perspective. And at the end of the day, if they're not chosen, and I'm not trying to dog anybody that's not chosen, but if there's somebody that's in their south node, not awake, not spiritually enlightened, they don't know that they're God. And so they don't have the ability to connect with the divine within because they don't want to, whatever their beliefs are. I'm sorry. But people that are atheists, stay away from me because I'm all about God. And I have personal testimony of God, the God being real in my life and seeing it in everybody else's. So I won't be hearing any of that crap. Like I don't listen to that shit because I know that people are wrong and they're dumb. And there's a whole group of souls that are atheists that are burning in the pits of hell because they wanted to stay with that belief when they died. Like, okay, everybody, God will give you enough rope if you want to hang yourself. Like God will allow you to give yourself enough rope. But the thing is that you don't have to do that. I don't know why people are so weird. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Okay, if anybody was trying to call DCFS or DFS or CPS or whatever it's called, the children thing, I don't have children, so I don't know about it. But whatever that is, if somebody's been trying to say that you are not a good mother, God is going to vindicate you, or a bad father. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will enfold you with my righteous right hand, in my righteous right hand. And then we have, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Never be lacking in your zeal. This is what I was trying to say. I said something else before, but never be lacking in your zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor for serving the Lord. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have it and you will receive it and it will be yours. All right. Praise the Lord, my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgives all of your sins and heals all of your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit and crowns you with love and compassion, who satisfies your desires with good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. What I say about how this dried up hoe that was trying to steal your life force energy, I am the Lord who heals you, that was trying to steal your life force energy from you so that she could be beautiful or whatever. God is going to renew you. Whatever they stole, God's going to renew your youth like the eagles. Said it right there. So she's going to be looking like literally like she's like 40, maybe 44 or 45. And she's going to be looking like she's like straight up 60. And that's energy that she was only appearing to be beautiful because she was stealing some of your shine. And now that's why the cosmic cards said, let your light shine. Don't dim your light for anybody, because especially for other people to be, I don't care if anybody's comfortable around me. You either like me or you don't. And if you like me, then watch me. If you don't like me, then don't watch me. It's not anything personal. I am unconditionally loving to everybody. It's only until somebody comes in to personally try to do some antagonizing that I'll get upset sometimes. But like, even that, like, even if I get upset with somebody, like after that, I'm not going to spend the rest of my day being upset about some person that doesn't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're getting bullied on the internet, just remember when you leave that space, like, and if it's through the internet or if it's in your daily life, that you just, that's why Jesus turned the other cheek, because Jesus was like, oh, you're going to slap me? I'm not giving you shit. You want my energy. You want my reaction. Like, that's what you want. Don't give them what they want. Literally deprive. And this is how you get rid of a narcissist. You cut them down the fastest, is what they're wanting is your reaction. You just cut that completely off. Like, no more reaction for them. And then they will lose their flipping minds. Oh, let's do the names. Okay, so the names could be anybody attached to the situation. You just have to figure out who these people are. Just being aware of the name. And then if you meet somebody with that name, you'll know that it had to do with this reading. Fatima, Pamela, or Pam. Gilberto. Melissa or Marissa. Stanley. Aria. Carter. And Angela. Camilla. Trinity. Renee. Michael. Luna. Gabe. Gilberto. Raven. Gustavo. Quinn. Elaine. Andrea. Kenneth or Ken. Kennedy. Jacqueline or Jackie. David. Denise. Dennis. Garrett. Theodore. Theo. Dolores. Ashton. Jack or Jackson. Travis. Timothy. Taylor. Tyson. Julian. Logan. Kim or Kimberly. Janae. Suzanne or Susie. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We have Jack or Jackson. We have Dolores. We have Ashton. Nose tickling. We have David. I forget what it means when your nose tickles. It's something about knowing something. We have Jacqueline or Jackie. We have Raven. We have Travis or Tyson or Taylor. Kim or Kimberly or Logan. Every time I see Logan, I think of, what's his name? Oh, it'll come to me. It's the X-Man guy that's named Logan. Carter, Gilberto, Trinity, Wolverine. Thank you. God, I was like, come back. All right. Theo or Theodore. Garrett. Julian. Susan or Susie. Janae. Denise. Dennis. Kenneth or Kenny. Kenneth or Ken. Kennedy. Andrea. Elaine. Quinn. Gustavo. Gilberto. Gage. Luna. Michael. Renee. Camilla. Angela. Aria. Stanley. Melissa or Marissa. And Fatima. All right. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you all here. All right, we're going to cleanse and clear out. Please like this video. Please share if you feel compelled to share. Hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to support me on Cash App or make a donation, I am eternally grateful for all of the donations I've received and all of the help you guys have given me. Thank you for supporting me, because literally it just makes it easier so that I can be here for you guys. And always remember that if you have anything emergency question, the only way that I'm doing readings right now is through $10 super chat. So you can send your question with $10 super chat if anybody has any emergency questions or needs a personal reading in any type of way. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Peace be with you until I see you next. And I hope everybody had a beautiful, happy holiday. Okay. Whether you practice Hanukkah or Christmas, God bless you. Okay. All right. Peace be with you.